Oh yes. Raise up your energy. Raise it up. Walk it back in. Now, let me get off on saying first. Healing vibes to all mentors and teachers, to all students, to all people in the know. Oh, you're out of the, dude, you're out of the shot. All right. Your little assistants, remember to stay in the shot. Dude. All right. No, healing vibes to all the mentors, to all the teachers. And put on the respect. Yes. If you notice the will change, good for you. If not, hold it up in. Now, healing vibes to all the mentors, to all the students, to all the people who share Source Energy. Back in here now to part 3 of Sun, Moon, and Us. The moon numerically reduces down to a 3. The sun numerically reduces down to a 9. Now I've gone over in part 2 how to understand 3 and 9. Please watch the video so I can keep the integrity of this video where it can be. Please, just go watch it. Just share. Sun and moon. The sun is going to reduce to a 9 numerically. Now, no, alphabet spawns from numbers. Numbers are the key. Everybody consists of numbers. If you have a name, you consist of numbers. It's powered energetically by numbers. The distance of the moon away from the earth fluctuates as the moon is a wobble. Hence another reason to understand why it's a male. It's not so perfect physically. It's like an ugly, always showing up half of the month. Hello, Source Energy. But that is a, again, me going over that way, that is a deceptional, that is a sales pitch. You don't have to choose that way of looking at it. How? By watching this channel. So it goes 252.088 at its furthest away from the surface of Earth, according to NASA. Source respect. At 225,653 miles away from the surface. So 225,000 at its closest, 252,000 at its furthest. Over 225,000 and a half. In a way. So the average of that reduces down to the moon being a 6, which is the same thing as a 3. But just understand the significance of 6 again. Is the most beautiful, is the 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. That's the number that gets you to fear because that's the number of man, that's the number of the physical existence. Hence the most beautiful, hence what allows it to be. Physical, tangible, where we reside in. You have a body, you're in the physicality, the ultimate goal of the spirit. This could be considered heaven, spiritually. Source respect. It could be considered hell also. It's all about your choice of perception in your now meat vessel, in your now time, in your now vessel. Will you allow your power of now? Okay, so average-wise, it would 238,870 miles away, 870.5 miles away, on an average. Got a question, folks? Please leave them in the comments. I don't even know, I'm talking to who's watching, huh? Good. The one is the all. Anyhow, look at it. What you get to is that when you break it down, like we talked about in part 2, there are 2 3s that illuminate the sky. There are 2 3s floating around in the sky that give us light on a grand scale, that give us awareness as a species. They reduce to a 3. The way we express them, what's in the sky, what are the odds that they reduce to a 3? And if you, again, Everything is threes. Everything is threes. And the two things that illuminate our sky, our existence, that give us energy, that we feed directly through, from, in, it reduced to threes. And what does that equal? It equals a 6. And the sun being 93 million miles away, with 6 zeros powered behind it. Whenever you put zeros next to a number, it amplifies the meaning of that number. So the sun 9 and 3, they're telling you, again, this video is going to make way more sense, and you're going to feel way more ability to vibe and flow with what could be perceived as me limitedly expressing myself, because this is part 3. So please do the due diligence and watch the first video titled Sun, Moon, and Us. Watch Sun, Moon, and Us Part 2, hence why it's titled what it is. And then come back and watch this one from the beginning. If you've watched this up until now, thank you. Seriously. But watch the other, stop the video now and watch the other 2 versions of this, so you can understand why I have this flow in this video with this same genre that I've done in the last 2 videos in chronological order on my timeline. Please, this crucial knowledge, crucial energy vibes that I don't have to go through again, but I still want to go over, and I need to go over this way for this. It's like having sex, and you're going to have the breakfast in bed now. So do yourself a favor. Go have the sex. Watch the first one, titled Sun, Moon, and Us. Watch the part 2, titled Sun, Moon, and Us. And then come back in this, because this part 3 is the breakfast in bed. You gotta have the sex first. You gotta go have the sex first, and come back and watch it this way. In the order, all right? That's just this way. I promise I'll make videos where you'll be able to watch part 3 and not be as confused, but still be probably more confused if you don't watch part 1 and 2. Good job, congratulations. Sun, Moon, and Us, because that's the way it is. That's the way you'll crumble a cookie. It doesn't just crumble, it's the way you choose to crumble it. That's the secret. There is no secret. You want to make a secret. You want to act like there's a secret. You don't want to be honest, but you want to believe in Christ. You want to put on Bible verses, but you don't want to accept that there is no secret. You know, the truth of the matter is, if your account is on private, you are the most in the closet about secrets, because they can see it anyway. When you put your account on private, you're raising your hand to say, I'm a red flag. You are the account's targeted first. So allow yourself the protection and guidance of a channel like this to connect to, so you can have the infinite, profound know, that's KNOW, on why you demand your ability to choose and express yourself freely at any given moment, and not have to worry about some ridiculous high temper stress volume internally trying to act like you got to hold on to that to justify the way you are. No, let it go, because there's people out here that can take care of you on any level. There's people out here that can show you awareness of self on any level. There's mentors, there's coaches, there's role models, there's parental figures, there's students that if you open your teaching, if you allow yourself to start teaching these kind of students, it will help you as a teacher. Again, and again, that's why this is for permanently new parents. For new, what do I consider new parents? 6 months and under. Why? Because it's justified through the scars. Why? Because it's justified through this. Because the 2 lights in the sky said so. That from 6 months and under, the 2 lights in the sky, if you're going to breed a new vessel and you let 6 months pass, the 2 lights in the sky equals 6. That's the etherical energy you want to know how to be on. The human brain is a super sponge. So I'll go speak. You want to know how to invest in the hologram. The hologram that you're going to invest in, especially for round 2 of any shutdown. Or actually, for round 2 to prepare for upgrades and integration to allow construction to be completed, to be enjoyed by you and me and your baby. Oh yes, source energy. I get the residuals sometimes liquefied through what I cleanse. It will taste like whatever it needs to taste like. I am your etherical transmutator. Will you allow the power of now? And this is why you gotta understand too. The moon is male. Understand it that way first. You can look. I already went over it in part 2. Because it's first. Once you get 1, 2, 3. You don't say 1, 2, 9, even though 9, if you do a lot of math stuff, runs through every number. 9 is 0. That's the point. It's all inward. So you know that's the only way how to respect the outward, really, is to respect the inward first. You will not be able to do that if you glorify running away from knowing yourself. This is a moon god. This is on a Monday. Sometimes Mondays get craziest and in turn you gotta know how to own it. You did the Sunday. What day is not any day? Exactly. Because it's all lights. When you're born, you don't know day, you know expression. That's what happens. And then you get your human ego, like this mandatory ego building, but you gotta know how to optimize and utilize your ego. It's lights, you're a light. I got the moon in black here because the black is a representation of everything. And I got the sun in red because it's that burn. That's just the way I got it here. Due to my availability of marker colors. Look at this number. There's 477 here. Look at that. It reduces to 12, to 3. And look, within this 477 of the average way you would computing the average. You got a 9 and 3 here. The first half, the 477,000 is a 9. The 741 is a 3. Hello, 9, 3. They're one and the same. 9, 3. They know this. You're taking care. Will you optimize? Well, what are you going to distract yourself? Nothing is stopping you from choosing care. You got to realize if you're a closet chaos, if you're a closet aimless chaos worshiper, you got to own your chaos. What's your chaos? Is your emotions. You got to own your truth. That's what you come here to do. You come here to own your truth in the meat vessel. Or whatever vessel you want to turn it into. Source respect. So, you will know yourself, know your numbers. You got 2 3s in the sky, 8 and 6. Will you embrace your self-care? You are the ultimate nurturer of you. That's the only way you're going to care about anybody else. Anything else. Any talent of yours. Any gift. That's a part 3. Sun, moon, and us. It ain't always about going, oh, no, man. That's it. I get the vibe. You guys went through it already. Watch part 1, part 2. And now the joints to 3, that's it. This is a whole conglomerate. Look at this map. Look at that. 9 and 3. The divine child, that will be considered the hermaphrodites. The divine child, the innocence, the purity of expression. It don't matter what it look like, it matters what you be. That's why the 3 and the 9 ultimately is care. That's the thing. And so is the 6. It's the beauty. It's showing you the streamline. When you allow your optimal guidance to self. It's about honesty, admittance, given. Admittance. There's no finger to yo, listen. Ultimately, the point is you have the ability to rise through, to go within, to this appreciation, respect, unconditional love, which is love. Then you get understanding. That's the prosperity. Appreciate your now. You're gonna go quarantine. You want to choose quarantine again? All right, just know you got to do your appreciation. Appreciate the four walls of whatever your immediate surrounding is, so you can know how to expand and embrace healing and embrace the allowance of expression-led, honesty-led living. Admittance, because that's where the prosperity is. Don't get mad. Appreciate the awareness of self. Appreciate the knowledge. Know your avenues, know your angles, know your levels. Source respect, source appreciation, source energy, source now, source prosperity. You are allowed. You gotta keep your now going on the now. Subscribe, tell someone. Hey, if you could please donate at the link in my Instagram bio. PayPal.me/Atticus. PayPal.me/Atticus is we appreciate it. Source energy. We're gonna get the signals here to now implement this angle of sharing too back on where it is now. I've never done it to the extent that you've seen it beyond, and now it is now. Please, any type of support is required. I don't care. If you want to mock me, send me a penny, mock me. Hey, all right, we'll have fun with it. Let's see what year the penny, the source energy, will reduce that. No, seriously, whatever you can send is appreciated. $10,000, $1, source energy, source respect. I'm gonna keep rolling here. We're gonna reduce it. Yo, it's about breaking barriers. When you understand this one, you gotta reduce your name. You gotta know your numerology. You gotta know yourself. I'll give you the cushion, the barriers. I'm gonna let you, what I do is break through, allow all honesty to be expressed. So you can, you can be in a room, I'll build the four corners around you of cushions. So you can run through me. I'll press the gas on the admittance of you. I'll call you out on what your decisions make you immediately. What your decisions have made you away from self. Any decisions you've chosen away from full challenge of self, I'll call you out on it to let you have a four walls of cushion to run into it, so you can just know how to release using self-sabotage as a way of living. So you can attack self-awareness. Because if you don't start knowing how to do this, you're going to train another generation via that newborn baby you have, or babies you have, making them learn these secret fear-worshipping tactics to get through life. That's not the kind of energy that the age of Aquarius and the source energy is going to yield to nurturing. No. So you want to update yourself so you know how to own the waters known as chaos inside of you. Source respect, source energy, source now, source appreciation. Source respect, source energy, source now, source appreciation, source prosperity.